What's up, bitch? Did you miss me, motherfucker? Did you fucking miss me? Nah, I'm just kidding. What's up, motherfucker? It's the Garage Guys Report. Motorsports news for you. Garage Guys Report, Motorsports News for You, Episode 8. Welcome back. I am your host, Chase Holden of the Garage Guys NASCAR Podcast, and you are in for probably the biggest episode yet of the Garage Guys Report. On Episode 8, we're going to unpack SRX Thursday Night Thunder on ESPN, one of the most exciting events of the week, followed by the Eldora Million, the Eldora Kings Royale, INDYCAR's Toronto Grand Prix, and of course the NASCAR races that happened over the weekend in New Hampshire. We're unpacking all of this. Before we get into it, you already know the deal. I've got a beautiful cup right here. Shout out to Hooters. All right, use promo code GarageGuys right now when you download the Hooters app or go to order.hooters.com. Save $10 off any $30 or more to-go order. That is my gift to you, okay? You get Hooters to go. Hooters is for race day. If you want to go in and eat, you can do that as well. Just tell your waitress, promo code GarageGuys. Save $10 on any $40 or more order when you dine in. So $10 for every $30 or more order when you order off the app or off the site. $10 off any $40 or more order when you order in-house at Hooters. It's the best. If you consider yourself Garage fam, then you're Hooters fam as well. Best cups in the world to drink out of. I love Hooters, man. It's great. Wow, I'm just excited. I'm very excited for you guys. Got voicemails, the usual things. Winston came back, by the way, as you saw in the beginning of this episode. And you know what? I kicked his ass out. You want to know why I kicked him out? Because he broke the 87 Winston poster. It fell off the wall. I have Dale Sr. back here holding Oreos to fill him in. Winston was going to be on the show today, filling in for Kip Richards, who is in Alaska, taking care of his dogs while his sister is still on her honeymoon to the Eskimos she married in Alaska. So yeah, can't wait for Kip to get back. Not really happy with Winston thus far. He is a wizard, so we'll see if his magic can fix shit. But what is magic so far about this episode? Just a little thing. I got to treat myself this week, guys. I don't know if y'all have noticed, this is the Gordon Everham Motorsports Pepsi racing jacket. I love Pepsi. I'm a big soda boy. I don't drink the alcohol, so I stick to the sodas. So I just wanted to say shout out to me for buying this beautiful NASCAR vintage gear, because we all know that I am the NASCAR drip daddy, and that's how it goes. But enough about me. Enough about all the intro shit. Let's dive right into it with some breaking news. This week in motorsports had a lot to offer, but before we get into it, before we get to the winners, do have a couple of exciting announcements to make that happened on Monday, actually, because we all know that this show is airing on Tuesday right now because of rain. Thanks, rain. Appreciate you, rain. Did its job, so we're a day late and $1 short, but I made that dollar back up after the race because I lost my money on Martin Truex Jr. winning. We won't get into that, though. Wanted to start off with a huge blockbuster, actually. We've got another supercars driver coming in to the NASCAR world. That is right. Mr. Brody Kostecki, maybe? Probably saying that wrong. Maybe not. If I am, apologies. He is going to be driving the RCR number 33 at the Verizon 200 at Indianapolis Motor Speedway in the Cup Series. This is a big deal. Obviously, after Shane Van Gisbergen's win in Chicago, these supercar guys, they want a piece of the pie now. So it's great to see it. He does have experience racing in the NASCAR system, having spent part of his childhood in the U.S. and 2 seasons in the K&N Pro, now ARCA E Series, in 2013 and 2014. So the man's got some experience, which is cool. But I think what's even cooler is just how fucking badass this race car looks. And also, we've got the number 33 back in NASCAR. I love it. If RCR was going to bring a number back, it had to be 33, and I'm damn glad that this was the time and the place they got to choose it. So it's going to be really interesting to see what pops off with Brody from the Supercar Series. And that I got all that information from an article on motorsport.com, so if you want to check that out, go check it out. You're a free person. You can do whatever you want. The other piece of breaking news I had that dropped on Monday was dropped by a tweet saying that Ty Dillon will be driving the number 3 in the NASCAR Xfinity Series this weekend's race at Pocono is where he'll be racing that. And I say this, why not Jeffrey Earnhardt? Okay? I get it. Ty's your grandson, Richard. But really? Are we really going to do this? Look at Ty Dillon versus Jeffrey Earnhardt. We're going to a tricky triangle. Look at Jeffrey Earnhardt's arms. He could bend a triangle in half, possibly break it. That's the kind of guy you want gripping the wood grain. Just had to say my piece. I'm pretty sure that Ty Dillon, that was announced back in January, they were going to have some deal where he was going to run this in the Xfinity Series with Ferris, I believe is the name of it. Could be wrong, could be right, but I saw the tweet drop. I wanted to let you know about it here. And I also wanted to let you know that it should be Jeffrey Earnhardt in that 3 car in the Xfinity Series. And that's my piece of what I have to say. And now that that's out the way, it's time to introduce the winners of the motorsports previous week. Let's give a big round of applause to our winners. They fought hard. They made it happen. We're proud of them. And I just want to go ahead and say this too, man. I want to look into the winners, right? One of these really caught my eye, and I had to wet my whistle. Cheers. One of these guys really caught my eye. Donnie Schatz, or as I like to call him, Donnie Schatz, because, I mean, look at this guy. It looks like nobody shats more than Donnie. He just got that face. He's just shatting everywhere. I don't know. But what was funny about this whole situation was the victory lane celebration. This is one of the most unique, if not craziest, victory lanes I've ever seen in my life. They put this motherfucker in a king's crown, a cape. They give him a scepter, and God knows what else is happening or out here. But in this episode, there's a very special segment we're going to get to where we're going to dive into more of what goes down at Eldora on these weekends. But just one of the goofiest victory lane celebrations ever. Now, the man did win $175,000. Congrats to Donnie, and it's his 6th time getting it done at Eldora. But I did a little bit of digging. I went on YouTube, and I was watching this video. And just take a look at this video of him in victory lane. There were a couple things he said that really just kind of caught me off guard.
Can you make sure that some guys watch my stuff on the car so my helmet don't go disappearing?
Nice job, buddy. I'm proud of you. You drove your off tonight.
The thing goes there. Hey, somebody grab my stuff so it don't go missing. Tony's got it. Tony's got it. All right. We all right? Come on, kids, everybody up everywhere.
Where should we go?
Hold on to my hat so it don't go missing, okay?
Why is Donnie so worried about his shit getting stolen? Okay, you're in victory lane. You got a fucking ridiculous get up on. You're holding a fucking scepter. And we're worried about thieves? You're the king, Donnie. And if there are thieves, I want you to hear me well. If there are race thieves at these short tracks, these dirt races, World of Outlaws, whatever else, if you're stealing shit at racetracks, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? These motherfuckers work hard. They earn their keep. You mean to tell me that you're going to pay for a ticket, you're going to buy concessions, other shit, and then you're going to go steal a man's shit after he wins the race? You're lucky the motherfucker didn't throw a turkey leg at you at the Renaissance Festival of Races. That's all I'm saying. So if there are race thieves, and you're out there, World of Outlaws races, and other short tracks, anything that's not NASCAR, mainstream, whatever you want to call it, I'll find you. And I'm going to make you stop. Because we're putting an end to thievery. These people are winning races. They shouldn't have to worry if their fucking boxers are going to get stolen off of their bodies. I don't think anybody would want Donnie Schatz boxers, though. Donnie Schatz. Yeah, you don't want those. Don't want those. For sure. For sure. But with that being said, I want to go ahead and move in to this. I don't even know if it's a segment. I don't even know what to really call it, guys. But it's an inside look at what goes down at Eldora Speedway, okay? We all love Eldora. We know it's Tony Stewart's place. Magic happens there. A man won $1 million at a race here over the weekend, guys. I mean, it's a great place. Should be on the NASCAR schedule, in my opinion. But our good pal, Moonhead, decided to go to the race in Eldora, and he captured some pretty amazing footage. So now I want you to turn your attention to Moonhead's adventures in Eldora.
We are just hours away from the Eldora Million. $1 million sprint car race at Eldora. $1 million to the winner. I don't know what I'd do with $1 million. I probably shouldn't say that on the internet. But these guys are going to fucking send it. It's going to be great. And I'm going to take you along for the journey with us.
What has to be without a doubt the most highly anticipated dirt racing event in the history of motorsports.
8,500, Daytona 500, Eldora Million.
We've made it into the track. I had to chug a warm liquor drink because there's like a state law or something that won't let me bring it in. They've got more merch here than they have at a fucking NASCAR race now, which is pretty cool. Kyle Larson's line's damn down to Kentucky, so I don't think we're going to get a Kyle Larson shirt. He seems to be pretty popular here. We're sitting right there. They've got a liquor bar over there. I'm going to go check out the facilities and see what the prices are. El by God, Dora. Alright, B-Main. Gary, how many fuckers are they taking for this? 6. 6 fuckers from the B-Main. This is probably the greatest thing I've ever seen racing-wise. These guys are crazy. One day when I have a wife, if she leaves me for a sprint car, dude, I'm going to be pissed, but I'm going to understand.
Macedo comes across second on the field. Brad Sweet, the 49 third. Let him hear it, race fans. Logan Schuhart. He's a millionaire.
Hello. I've arose from my slumber after last night's festivities at the Million. Shoehorn won $1 million. It was a great story. A lot of smiles all around. As you can see, it looks like fucking Woodstock over here with all these chairs upside down. I have ordered toilet water from Eldora. It is some sort of rum, orange juice, and Sprite, and then they put a Tootsie Roll on top of it. Apparently when you like swirl it up, it turns brown or something. I'm going to take a big-ass swig of it and tell y'all what I think. It's really good. I think it'll do the trick. Are we live? What happened here? That's what we're trying to find out. What led to this? Justin, would you like to explain why you're sitting on the rear bumper of a camper getting your head shaved?
That's no problem, Travis. So we play a game of dice here. I was trying to excite the people, so I rolled in myself and said, give me the shittiest mohawk possible. And now, that's why we're here.
Well, there you have it, folks. Night before the King's Royal. These gladiators are saddling their ponies, ready to take on this half-mile behemoth. As you can see, the dirt is flowing. They're fucking letting them eat out there now. I'm an ungodly number of liquor drinks in. The holler crawler rating is through the goddamn roof. This is Eldora, motherfucker. There's still time to buy a ticket. What a scrumptious liquor drink that was. What a night it's been. We attended the night before the King's Royal. Someone won. We almost brawled with some assholes 5 rows over from us in the campers. Fuck those guys. All of this leading up to the King's Royal, the baddest sprint car race the Eastern Seaboard has ever seen. Somebody will win a winner, leave a winner. Everyone else will leave a loser. The King's Royal, Rossburg, Ohio, Eldora! Well, it's the night we've all been waiting for. Well, I guess every night's kind of been the night we've been waiting for. We had $1 million on Thursday. We had the night before the King's Royal last night. It's King's Royal time, not King Royal, King's Royal. I haven't quite thrown in the towel, but we're taking it easy this evening. It rained like a cow pissing on a flat rock this morning, and it had kind of dried out, and now it's raining again. I don't know what the schedule's looking like. I don't know when racing's going to start, but we're going to be here and we're going to see it all right here on Moonhead Twitter Vision.
They are jousting.
King's Royal is green at Eldora Speedway. And up top to celebrate his 6th King's Royal win.
A 6-time King's Royal winner.
Well, everyone, it's the end of a fantastic weekend. King's Royal has concluded. It was a good day. I behaved today. I was pretty boring today. Didn't get a whole lot of content, but we went up there to the race, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of good times were had. But just to fill everyone in, I had tweeted earlier. There was a story about how I was sitting in the grandstands when it was brought to my attention that an older gentleman in our grandstand was looking at nude pictures on his phone right there in front of the general public. As I was coming to terms with that, I began to scan the crowd further, and I noticed 2 gentlemen locking horns in the main walking area in front of the stands. They started to spin in circles, they got the wobbles, and they went down to the ground. Come to find out, one of them was a larger drunk gentleman. The other one was a senior citizen, so not a good look there. They went down to the ground pretty hard. Old dude got up, though. Seemed like he was okay and going to get checked out. Apparently, big dude got the shit kicked out of him later because people chased him out of the place. Law enforcement got involved. And then some lady lost her phone and blew up and cussed a guy out up there on our row for no apparent reason, double-birded him, and ran back under the grandstands looking for her phone. So it was an exciting night just to be in the grandstands. What a great crowd. I feel like in this world, if you can't go to a redneck-ass sporting event and not see shenanigans, you're not getting your money's worth. So great night. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I will be back at Eldora.
That's good stuff right there. Love it. Shout out to Moonhead. I'm glad he had a great time. I'm glad he got to enjoy everything out there at Eldora. And if you're interested in going to one of these races, you need to go check it out. World of Outlaws, all the other dirt series that are out there. Good stuff to pick up on. But before we get to voicemails, I just want to say this much. Shout out to Martin Truex Jr. for winning the race in New Hampshire. It was his first New Hampshire win. He got his first lobster. Hand clap for that. Look, there was some good racing going on behind the lead, but if you were the leader at that place, you are fucking gone, and he was a rocket ship. So I'm sure there's going to be some stuff to discuss on the voicemails. We'll hear about that. The majority of our voicemails are NASCAR fans calling in, so we'll discuss a little bit more when it gets to there. But for me, the most exciting race of the weekend was not only due to the actual racing product, because it did get rained out. Rain has just been winning a ton of races lately. But SRX on Thursday night, I have to dive into it. I've got to get right to it. Look, I am rock hard for Thursday Night Thunder. When I turned on my TV to ESPN Thursday night and I saw that intro play, it was exactly what I have imagined racing to be in today's time. It was a perfect mix of nostalgia and present day. They just packaged it so well. The presentation value of SRX is incredible. And look, there were definitely some fuck-ups. Let's not lie. There were some things in the presentation that weren't 100%, maybe some visual issues, some audio issues. All that's going to get sorted out. We have just finished the first race of the season. And it's not so much even the racing, but the racing is fucking great. Short track racing is good. This is a real good short track racing. But the biggest thing is we have finally got oval racing back on ESPN. You have no idea how good it felt to turn on ESPN and not see open wheel racing, but to see something new and something different and something that is bringing drivers from all series into one melting pot. That's what this show is about, is bringing race fans of all types to one melting pot. So you damn right I am full throttle for SRX. Everything from the booth to the way the cameras operated to the cut scenes, the commercial breaks, intros, outros, it's just great. And it really gives me hope, because I'm hoping to God that NASCAR and IndyCar and some of our other major series in the world are looking at this and saying, man, like, this is what we can do. This is what we can build towards. So I cannot wait to see what transpires this Thursday as we go back to Stafford Speedway. I will be live on playback.tv/Garage Guys, so make sure you tune in with me Thursday night, because we're watching SRX Racing. Be there or be square. You heard it here first. And no, it's still not cool to be a square. Other than that, I think I've said enough. It's time for voicemails. All right, so this week we had some voicemails come in. We're going to do this in alphabetical order, and we're going to kick it off with the man who is in the running for Garage Guys Report Hotline Caller of the Month. Prize to be determined, but will be a gold star featured member of the Garage Guys Report community. I'm still figuring out what we're going to do, but it's going to be special. So that's why I tell you, every week, get your calls in. 919-769-4477 is the number to call after any racing action. So don't forget it. But we're starting off with a guy we all know and have come to know in the 8 episodes that we have recorded now. We're going to roll it out with Brady from Mississippi.
What's up, Chase? Brady from Mississippi here. I thought the race was average today. I enjoyed the SRX a lot more than the Cup race. 2 reasons. Denny won, although, the rain, I think Ryan Newman or Clint Boyer might have got him. Anyway, whatever, though. And 2, every MTJ win is boring as hell. I just can't remember the last time I saw a race that he won that I thought was an amazing race. He just goes out there and drops a people's elbow on the field. Saturday, turned on the Xfinity race at work, and like immediately after, my boss comes up and changes the channel to the golf, little golf pro-am thing or whatever. I'd never felt like more defeated in my lifetime. It was just a sense of despair, honestly. Another quick thought. I think NASCAR needs a off the air, like Adult Swim type commercials, you know. I can only hear Heart Like a Truck and Whopper Whopper Junior Bacon Double Whopper so many times. So, yeah, that about sums it up for me this week. I'll talk to you later.
Brady, thanks so much for calling. Great voicemail. And I'm pretty convinced your boss is a Netflix fan, because everyone knows that the Formula One crowd is now watching Full Swing. So your boss, tell him that he must be a big Netflix guy. Just say that and see what he says. As far as your comment about NASCAR needing more Adult Swim style stuff, I fucking love that, dude. That's my jam. That's what I live for, baby. We love it. Thank you for calling. In the running, Brady from Mississippi to be Hotline Caller of the Month. There's a couple other people, though, that are working on him, and we'll get to them. Now we're going to go to Bubba from Arizona.
MTJ. Man, what a great win for MTJ. This is Bubba, and I'm calling from Phoenix, Arizona. Pretty boring race. Didn't catch most of it due to work and everything, but MTJ got it done and got me the dub. It wasn't much, you know, just won like $30 or something. I thought it was on a Monday. It got canceled yesterday, so I said, MTJ's going to win. He always wins on Monday. So I put the $10 down. He was already favored to win. I think it was on MGM. But yeah, got the dub there. Got the dub on the track today. And, man, MTJ. I love that man. Anyway, holler.
Thanks for calling, Bubba. I'm glad you got that Monday is for Martin win. Those odds sucked, and we all know it. And I'm broke because of it. We're going to go ahead and move on now to Caleb from Iowa, a returning caller.
What's up, Chase? This is Caleb from Iowa again. Just got out of work, sitting in my car in the parking lot. You know, don't mind a nice Monday afternoon race every once in a while in the cubicle. You know, swapping the tab over, checking out the race. It was kind of a boring race, though. Stunk up by MTJ. I thought a few interesting storylines were kind of fizzled out there. I was kind of hoping that Cole Custer would have, you know, finished ahead of half the SHR cars there. That would have been nice. And then Eric Almirola, of course, had to have his day ruined by just a shitty pit crew job right there on the right rear. Hey, you know, what can you do? But overall, I would give this race like a good 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 race for me personally. And I enjoyed the lobster bite from Martin, but I would definitely suggest some mouthwash after that tasty bite. Thank you.
Thank you for calling, Caleb. Yeah, I hope Martin is up to date on his shots. I will say that. He bit the shit out of that lobster claw. Your statement about Eric Almirola, we all know he should be a door greeter at Walmart right now. Should have retired. That's what you get. That's what I have to say about that. And solid rating. That's like 3 people now, though, that have said the race was boring. So I guess only passing for the lead really is what the fans want to see. Maybe. They had that in SRX. Maybe check it out. We're going to move on now to a new caller to the Garage Guys Report. It is Chef Clay from North Carolina. Let's see what Chef Clay had to say.
What's up? This is Clay McDougall. I'm a chef in Charlotte, North Carolina. I thought this race shows how good mile tracks can be. This track has a lot of character with the bouncing going into turn 3, hardly any banking. I think it was great. I think it produces just solid racing throughout the whole weekend. And just Martin Truex being absolutely dominant was surprising for me because I would have told you 2 years ago he fell off. But, hey, my driver came in 8th, Bubba Wallace, so pleased with how good this track is and how much better these cars are getting on these smaller tracks.
Thank you for calling, Chef Clay. Can't wait to get up to Charlotte so you can whip me up some biscuits or whatever you cook. Really appreciate it. Love to hear that. Somebody that said the racing was not boring. And I myself, as a race fan, will say that there was some good racing going on. I want to kick myself in the ass for not taking the plus odds on a Bubba Wallace top 10. Would have been the only bet that I had cash at the Magic Mile, which seems to be a track that eludes me on all fronts. So, yeah. But I'm glad you called. Keep calling. And also, when you call back in, tell us a little bit more about what you cook, what your specialties are, what you can prepare. Any NASCAR Sunday dish recommendations would be great. Thank you for calling, Chef Clay. We're going to go now to Drunk as Whole from Colorado.
Yeah, this is Drunk as Whole from Colorado. Wanted to call in. I was lucky enough to visit Eldora for the Million and Kings Royal this past weekend. It's a great time. Glad to see a non-NASCAR team won the Million with Shark Racing. Congratulations to Bobby, Logan, and that crew. I think people need to shut up about the format of the Royal. It was fine for the Million, the deep invert. So I don't know if anybody else on the show is going to care about that, but just wanted to get that off my chest. The format's fine, been that way for years. And then the NASCAR race today, Joe Gibbs just needs to fire, right now. Tomorrow's debrief. The 20 crew needs fired. Adam Stevens needs reprimanded. Every time down pit road, they messed up. Pit stops, taking 4 tires. It's just crazy, awful. So wasn't a bad race, and hope you guys have a great day. You guys rock.
Thanks so much for the call, Drunk as Whole. And I hope that you've watched the beginning of this program to know that we do care about Eldora, and there were things said about it. Even an entire adventure video with Moonhead. So appreciate the bringing up of that. And as far as your statement goes with Chris Bell and the 20 crew, you're not wrong. And the reason that all this is happening is because Chris Bell needs to get back racing dirt. He's lost touch with the reality. It's fucking up the whole team. If Joe Gibbs can have a game plan for life, then we need to get Chris Bell a game plan for dirt. I've been saying it all year. Chris Bell's game plan for dirt. Make pamphlets. Somebody. Please. I digress. We're going to move on now to our good buddy Hammonds.
Hey, yeah. This is Hammond calling from the inside of my work van because I'm on the motherfucking clock thanks to today being a Monday for fucking Monday Martin. Chase, I fell for it, man. I did. That got my ass. The books fucking got my ass, man. I had NTJ to win. I had Mr. Monday himself to win, but I made no money. Now, if somebody asks, how on earth did you bag a winning ticket with no green? Now, I'll tell you how. Live bets. What? Live bets. What? Live bets. What? Fucking live bets. Denny Hamlin, Kevin Harvick. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Fuck. And Seabell. Fucking Seabell. Oh, my gosh. What a disaster. Chase, I don't know about you, man, but Mr. Bell, he just earned himself back on my personal shit list, and we'll be back to being called a child until further notice. They say don't hate the player, but I fucking hate myself. And if my math is right, I came out $5 in the green, and I might take my happy ass down to McDonald's and get me 2 McChickens and stick them straight up Christopher Bell's ass. Just kidding. I don't hate myself. Y'all be good. Love y'all.
Thanks for calling, Hammonds. Hey, don't forget to tell Grimace happy late birthday when you go to McDonald's. Or you can just be like me and eat some lobster-flavored ramen noodles all week, because live bets destroyed me as well. I did not bet on Martin Truex Jr., but I did put 2 units on Chris Bell when those odds went up and everything else went down, because he needs a game plan for dirt. Okay? I don't know if I'm ready to call him a child just yet. If you are, that's fine. I don't know if I'm ready to dip back in those waters just yet. I really think this man just needs some dirt racing in his heart, in his soul. I mean, he won the only dirt race NASCAR has. Let's be real. He's misses dirt. Got to put Chris in the dirt. He was born in dirt. Bell boy. Dirty Bell boy. We're going to go now to another guy in the running for the Garage Guys Report Hotline Caller of the Month. It's our good friend, Hunter from Arkansas.
This is Hunter from Arkansas, a.k.a. Casey Racing. First off, I would like to give my long-distance shout-outs to Christian Lundgaard for getting his first career IndyCar Series race win. That whole Rahal team has been climbing up the mountain all year, and they finally hit a little bit of the top with Christian Lundgaard. Congrats to him. I'd also like to give my second shout-out to the King of Monday Racing, Mr. Martin Truex Jr. Full out dominated and won at New Hampshire. I am Casey Racing, and I did lose $10 on betting Christopher Bell, but you win some and you lose some. Casey Racing's pick of the week for next week is Joseph Newgarden at Iowa. Iowa is Joseph Newgarden's playground, and if you're not betting on Joseph Newgarden, what are you doing? I'm Casey Racing, and I did enjoy this weekend in racing, and I will catch y'all next week.
Hell of a voicemail. Hunter from Arkansas, a.k.a. Casey Racing. I love the IndyCar highlights in that voicemail. I love that you gave your pick for Iowa. Joseph Newgarden, great pick for Iowa as well. We will be doing some betting. Didn't get the Indy card out this weekend. Just very busy. But great voicemail, Hunter from Arkansas. You're definitely challenging Brady from Mississippi right now for that Caller of the Month prize, that award. So I love that. 2 voicemails left to go. We're going to go ahead and go into kind of an Instagram or social media NASCAR celebrity. You may know him from pouring sodas on himself in a bathtub after Chase Elliott wins races. It's RJ Rogers.
Yeah, this is RJ Rogers calling from Maryland. It was a good race. Congratulations to Truex. Happy to see him finally win at New Hampshire. Come on, Chase. We got 6 races to get a win. Hopefully it's next week. I'll be at Pocono. And hopefully he can sweep the weekend. And by the way, I have to say it, fuck Denny Hamlin. I can't stand that motherfucker. So, but as always, go Chase Elliott. Woo!
Can't wait to see you pour soda on yourself. So obviously we're rooting for a Chase Elliott win over here as well. And also we always root for Chase Elliott top 10s and wins with Hooters. Thanks for calling, RJ. Last voicemail of the week is Tyler from Pennsylvania.
All I could say is that Truex absolutely dominated today. My name is Tyler Carlin. I am from Snowshoe, Pennsylvania. And, you know, Monday racing, it's great. I mean, it's the best alternative to Sundays. But listen, boys, all I could tell you is if you ain't going to Pocono, you are fucking up. Let me tell you something, boys. There ain't no better party than Pocono, Pennsylvania. And you better be there with us getting loud on Sunday. Hope you guys are doing well. Godspeed. Oh, by the way, Kyle Busch is the best NASCAR driver out there. Fuck the rest of them.
You better not go pointing your pecker out there at Pocono, Tyler from Pennsylvania. I appreciate you calling, though. Love it. I don't really know. I've never been to Pocono. I can't say that it's the best. I don't really know much about it. I've heard a lot about it. Not really sure. I love your accent, though, man. I love that you called from Pennsylvania. And I love the fact that, you know, you get your pecker hard for Pocono. Tyler gets his pecker hard for Pocono. That should be a t-shirt. Someone put that on a shirt and then wear it at Pocono and then take a picture and tag me on social media. Peckers hard at Pocono. Wear it and make the broadcast pick it up on your shirt. And I'll figure out something we'll do with that. That was great. These have been voicemails on the Garage Guys Report hotline this week. Loved them. Loved everybody calling. Let me know what your favorite voicemail was in the comments below. And tell me who you think, as of right now, should be the winner of the Garage Guys Report hotline Caller of the Month Award for July. I want to know your thoughts. I want to know what you're thinking. Obviously, like, share, subscribe, comment, all that shit that helps us grow. Tell a friend. That's how we do it. And, of course, if you didn't call and I didn't hear your voice, your turn next week. 919-769-4477. That's going to do it for me. I'm Chase Holden, your host of the Garage Guys Report. It's been a great show, great voicemails, great things, great topics. If I missed something, let me know in the comments, okay? That's what they're there for. I will respond. Let me know, and let me know if you want to hear about any news that drops during the week in motorsports by checking out the Garage Guys Discord. There's an exclusive reports channel where you can drop links or just kind of type and let me know something. Keep me informed. I'm not the only reporter at Garage Guys. This is the show that allows you to be the reporter as well. I share tweets on this show. I share inside information, tips, rumors, whatever. If you've got something, let me know. And you're going to get your spotlight as well as everything else on this show gets its. Okay? That's what there is to say. Don't forget to go eat at Hooters. Promo code Garage Guys. Check out the Daily Downforce, dailydownforce.com. It's the home of the Garage Guys. Buy a hat, buy a shirt, represent Garage Guys at any race you go to. Take pictures, share it, spread the love, spread the racing renaissance, whatever out there, okay? Just motorsports are here. It's motorsports time, which is why this show exists and why you're watching it, and I thank you week in and week out. Don't forget to call the hotline next week. I want to hear from you, okay? Tell a friend about the Garage Guys Report and about Garage Guys. Okay? Watch SRX Racing with us on playback.tv/Garage Guys this Thursday night. And we'll be back with a brand new episode next week. I'm Chase Holden, and this has been the Garage Guys Report. That's a show. The Garage Guys Report was filmed by Garage Guy Chase all alone inside of the International Chase Station, where he talked to himself on a cell phone camera for about 3 hours while filming this episode. We hope you've enjoyed it. Subscribe,